When AI agents can talk to APIs, your SEO workflow changes forever. In this video, I'll show you how to connect the Gemini command line interface CLI to the DataForSEO MCP server, so you can ask questions in plain English that instantly trigger real API calls and deliver keyword data, SERP insights, domain metrics, and more, directly in your terminal. No complex wrappers or custom scripts, and no monthly bills. If that sounds like your kind of workflow, subscribe to the DataForSEO channel, hit like, and let's build it. DataForSEO MCP Server is an implementation of the Model Context Protocol that allows large language models, LLMs, like Gemini, to interact with our APIs that deliver SEO data. Now, quick heads up, MCP support isn't available inside the Gemini app yet, but we can use MCP servers through Gemini CLI, Google's open source AI agent that runs directly in your terminal. So in this video, we're going to do two things. 1. Install Gemini CLI and authenticate. 2. Connect it to the DataForSEO MCP server. And we'll get it done in minutes. Before we start, make sure you have DataForSEO API credentials, login and password, the latest Node.js installed, a Google API key from Google AI Studio, free tier works, just lower rate limits. Just click Create API Key and save the value for later. First, install Gemini CLI globally. Next, set your Gemini API key as an environmental variable. Replace your API key with the one you generated in Google AI Studio. Now run Gemini. On the first run, Gemini will ask how you want to authenticate. Press 2 to use the API key you just set. Now here's the main step. We tell Gemini where our MCP server lives, and Gemini can use DataForSEO tools like they're built in. First, we need to find your settings file. The Gemini CLI uses a settings.json to manage its configuration, typically located at a path like this. Open the file and just paste in this full configuration, which you can copy from our guide linked in the description. Remember to replace your username with your DataForSEO API login, your password with your DataForSEO API password. Now restart Gemini CLI. Type /exit, then launch it again by typing Gemini and hitting enter. Now verify the MCP server is connected by running /mcp list. If everything is working fine, you'll see DataForSEO listed in the available tools. Alright, we finally got to the fun part. Once Gemini CLI is connected, you can talk to DataForSEO like you're talking to a teammate. Gemini will translate your prompt into API calls and return replies in plain English backed with real SEO data. Let's try a simple example. Ask Gemini, using my DataForSEO tools, what is the search volume for generative AI in the United States? Gemini will recognize this as a data request and will ask permission before making the API call. Approve it and you'll get the results back in a readable format.
The search volume for generative AI in the United States is 49,500.
Lastly, a quick note on pricing, because it's actually one of the best parts of this setup. DataForSEO is a pay-as-you-go, so you only pay when you make an API call. No seats, no subscriptions, no monthly bills. And in practice, most requests cost just a few cents, even when you're pulling a lot of data. For example, if you're doing keyword research and want keyword ideas with metrics like search volume, search intent, CPC, and competition, that uses the DataForSEO Labs API. Here, you're billed for requesting the data and per each returned keyword. So the price for 100 keyword ideas would be 2 cents total. Another example, when asking for up-to-date Google Ads search volume, you're billed per request, not per keyword, and it costs just 7.5 cents for up to 1,000 terms. A quick tip, batching your keyword list is the smartest and most cost-efficient way to work with this feature. Bottom line, using the DataForSEO MCP server is ridiculously affordable. You'll spend more on coffee than most of these API calls. For a complete cost breakdown and API list, see our pricing page linked below. And that's it. You've officially connected Gemini CLI to DataForSEO APIs using our MCP server, and learn all the essentials of working with it. From here, you can keep testing prompts, exploring endpoints, and building SEO workflows that feel honestly futuristic and really affordable. If you want more tutorials like this, give this video a like, hit the bell, and stay close. Because the next era of SEO isn't just data-driven, it's AI-powered, and we'll be telling you more about it.